Hi, bonus video number 2. This is Freddie. Hi, Freddie. We're going to cover the common causes of shoulder pain and problems. You might have already been told by your doctor or by a physical therapist or somebody what exactly is causing your pain and problem, but I want to actually give you a little bit more insight into that because it's going to be important for you to know exactly what is causing your problem, because that way you can make sure that you do the parts in this program that's most appropriate for you. So now, obviously there's diagnoses such as bursitis, tendonitis, rotator cuff syndrome, adhesive capsulitis, all those kinds of things. But I don't want to talk so much technical to you. I want to tell you more on the side of what causes it. Now, obviously, if you fell on it and that's why you're having shoulder pain, that's a different story. That's a very traumatic injury. And I'm sorry you're going through that if you did. But that's just one cause. But most shoulder problems originate from things that aren't so specific and direct. So I want to talk to you about what causes it. For example, as I showed you in the earlier video, as you raise your arm, this bone gets really close to this bone. So it can start to impinge. Now, a lot of that happens if your shoulder blade and your thoracic spine is not aligned properly. And so then it can actually start rubbing on things that it shouldn't really supposed to rub on too much. So if you have poor posture, if you sit a lot, if you're not very active, then your shoulder blade will start to migrate over, and that really causes things to rub, and that can cause inflammation and pain. Now, another thing that if you do a lot of repetitive overhead stuff, so if you're younger and you're throwing a lot, doing a lot of baseball throwing or volleyball or football, then that, because you're in that extreme positions all the time, so that can cause problems as well. And another thing is just sitting, purely sitting too long. Because just sitting there like that, if your posture isn't good, if you're not getting enough sleep, things like that, where it's hard for you to maintain strength and good composure, then that can also cause issues as well. Now, sometimes though, because your rotator cuff muscle, there's 4 of them, but there's really one culprit, and this one sits right here. It's called the supraspinatus. That tendon kind of inserts right here. That one can get rubbed a lot. Sometimes it tears a little bit, and so that can also be a situation as well. Now, there's 4 different levels of a tear, so we need to determine exactly how much of a tear, if that's the case, but we have tests for that as well. But if you can't raise your arm too high because you just don't have the power and strength, then you need to call us right away. But that's another cause of shoulder pain and problems. And you can also have capsulitis, and that, believe it or not, if you didn't have so much like an injury or trauma, that can actually be caused from like emotional stress as well. So I'm not going to get too deep into that, but your shoulders are tied to your emotions. There's energy lines in the body that connects the shoulder to your emotions, to your heart, and to your feelings. So that can actually cause, so if you're going through any like emotional trauma, if you had a death in the family, a divorce, things like that, then that can actually create some frozen shoulder issues as well. So there's multiple things that can cause it. Arthritis, if you're getting chronic inflammation because excessive irritation, then that can actually cause some arthritis in the joint, and that can actually cause some constant, dull throbbing pain as well. So those are the different causes. We're going to show you exactly what to do. Your body has an amazing ability to heal and to regenerate. So even though you might have some of these problems, you can still get better. So we're going to show you how to do that. But there are some problems that can't be fixed all naturally with therapies and with the exercises and things I'm going to show you. So if you don't respond, I'm going to share with you later what to do. But you definitely want to contact us if you don't seem to be getting better. Okay? See you again soon. Bye.